What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Poolside Chat. My name is Todd, and I've got another amateur pool match to review with you. This is a continuation of my last video, where I was playing APA Double Jeopardy. First, we start out with 9-ball. Now we're moving on to 8-ball later in the same night. Be a little different match this time. We're kind of a little more relaxed, a little bit more in stroke. So, I won the lag. Let's get right into it. Unfortunately, I didn't record the lag. Still learning. And you also notice I wasn't really quite ready for the video. Coming up to the table, haven't even got my glove on, but we'll get into it here momentarily. Also, we already dropped the rack, but how many guys drop the quarters or get the quarters ready for the next? Am I the only one that does that? Might be a regional thing. Let me know. You guys do that? Comment down below. So my 8-ball break, I'm about a ball away from the side rail. I put it left with just a slight bit of low, and I aim as much second ball as possible. It's a little different right now because I actually just switched out my brake shaft, and it definitely deflects a little bit more than what I had. I was originally using a BK Rush shaft on I do have a Predator BK2, but I had the Rush shaft, and I just switched it out for a custom Wheat State shaft. A local cue maker out of Wichita, Kansas, makes phenomenal equipment. Couldn't be happier. I switched to his play shaft first. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, back to the match. So I broke. I'm choosing solids. Ran one ball up. Actually, forgot to pay attention. Don't even know what ball that was. Fired that ball way heavy. Trying to open up the 4-ball. Did not succeed entirely. I moved the 12, but didn't really help me out. So now I got to shoot the 3-ball, try to get back behind it, where I can leave myself a thin shot, but at least give me some kind of look at the 4-ball into this close side here. But again, this is real thin. It's about a diamond away from the side rail. Just gotta baby it. These are wide pockets and a very shallow shelf. It's not a diamond. These are a dynamo. So I'll take it. So now I got to line up for the 2-ball and still trying to figure out what leave I want to get for that 1 and try to make this a successful break and run, which would be a beautiful way to start a match. I should point out, I'm playing Ryan, same gentleman from earlier. I'm a 7 in 8-ball. He's a 6, so it's a 5-4 race. And I had a good shot. Just barely made it. I can see the 1. So now I just need to slow roll this, let it bump into the 9, give myself a nice easy 8. Ooh, try to get behind it, but I should be okay. Got a thin cut, gonna have to sprawl, and I'm a short guy. I'm only 5'4". I make this look like a 9-footer, but I promise it's a bar box. So, anywho, break and run. It's an even race. 1-0. Now it's a race to 4. I'll take it. Let's go. Some of you might actually notice that I reach on my backside on my derriere, and that's where I grab my chalk. I've got it's a magnetic clip that usually would go on like on a belt or on the side of your pocket. I just throw the magnet in my back pocket, so I just stick the chalk to my pants. Anybody else do that? It's nice, convenient. You always know where it is. Just grab it, chalk, slap it back. Friendly tip if you haven't done that. So, same break. Like I said, second ball break. I basically aim as if I'm almost at the edge of that second to third ball. With that outside spin, it'll deflect and throw it as full into the second ball as possible. So, got to know your cue, know your stroke. So, tried to scratch over there, ended up hitting the point, rolled back out. So I am running solids here. Yeah, actually all 7 stripes still going. Still standing, I should say. Pardon me, guys. I'm still learning to commentate. I'm new to YouTube. This is only going to be video number trace. Trying to get better. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Let me know down below. Are you guys enjoying the commentary? Are you learning anything? Is it just comedic value to see that a 7 thinks he can shoot pool? I don't know. Let me know. like that. That it was. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was a thin shot. I just had to sneak that 5 by there. I didn't. So now Ryan's got a fairly wide open table. Again, all 7 balls standing. He's got a don't really want to start with a combo, so he's going to start with that 9 ball. Cut that up into the corner. Should be able to just roll straight back out. Give yourself a 13 in the opposite corner. Bump that 5. Give him a little breathing room. TV timeout. Wait for the other table here. As she patiently, slowly plays a safe. I like that. So now I should just do a stop shot here. Now he's got the 10. He's got the option. He can almost stop it, shoot the 15 long, or that's probably the better move. Oh, he just got a hold of it. Ripped it a little harder than he really needed. But wide open table, he's still got options. So you can just nice and easy, gently cut that 12 in. Don't roll up on it, Ryan. He needed just a little bit of left spin just to keep that cue ball pop straight out. Then he could have just had a nice, easy, slow roll on the 14. So he was trying to combo that. He was hoping that the 11 would rail first, and then it would end up back cutting the 14. Tricky shot, low percentage, but he's swinging for the fences. Can't blame him. Really wasn't much of a safe there with my 4, my 3 there. So now I'm going to fire at the 3, put some low to keep it from scratching. Put a little extra yaw on that one, didn't I? So now I'm going to shoot the 5 ball. Should be able to just pull a stop shot. But, here we go. This is what you're supposed to do. Walk around the table, double check your angles. Because that 4 ball is kind of in a bad spot. The 14's blocking it from the top corner there, from this angle, that is. The 11's blocking it. So I try. I promise you, it looked like I was going for the 1 rail because the way I lined it up. But I'll tell you, and I swear on my mama, I was going for that. I'm shooting into a blank, kind of a blocked pocket there with that 11, or maybe it's the 13. So I shot for the 3 rail. It was beautiful. It kind of looked a little APA-ish. I'm not going to deny it. But then I just had an easy stop shot 5, stop shot or slow roll 2. Kind of like 9 ball. Ryan gave me the respect. I was like, that's a give me 8 ball. He let me shoot. Let me have it. So now I'm up 2-0 on a 5-4 race. I'll take it. So now let's go into rack number 3. Definitely seemed like I hit a little more head ball on that one. I don't think I hit that as pure as I wanted. Which now that I think about it, this was actually recorded before I changed my brake shaft, so I had that thing pretty dialed in. I should have hit that a little bit better. But looks like all solids are still standing, so I am going to shoot stripes. While I walk around the table, I'm going to hydrate. Got an easy start with the 11 in the top side there. The only question is what's my leave. I think the 13, if the 13 sneaks past that 10, that was going to be a good start. But I'm going to start with the 9 ball. I don't know if I looked that through because that 13 is real tight by that 3. So I don't know if that was really the best way to start. But again, I'm not sure if that 13 cleared the 10 to get in that corner right there that I'm standing by. So we're going to hang the 15. We're going to go and leave that, save it for later, Give me something to play with later if I need it. And in the meantime, I'm going to go help my teammate, Allie, fairly newer player to my team. She's a 2 and eager to learn. So she's been a good addition to the team. We enjoy her. With that, Ryan has a fairly good start here. He's just got to figure out what to do with this clump with that 5-7-6, because that My stripes are definitely blocking them, but how about that for an APA save, huh? So me and my friends, we call that an S2 or an SL2, a skill level 2, because nobody can accidentally safe you better than a 2. So instead of just calling it an accidental safe, we just say, man, you got S2'd. Use that in your repertoire. You can save that. Let me know if you got something like that you say. Teach me some new verbiage. Let's go. So I'm going to try a safe here. Actually, you know what? I'm wheeling at this. I might be trying that combo. Trying to get that 11 down to the 15. That was stupid. I'm not going to lie. Let's back up. I've got an idea here. I think right here, back up just a hair more, right there. I think what would have been a good safe, I could have actually just grazed the 11 with top, let it come off the head rail, sneak back off the side rail, excuse me, and then get behind that 13, 14 and try to play a safe. That would have been a much smarter option because clearly I don't really have a run out here. You know, I'm swinging for the fences on this super thin shot, trying to 3/4 table cut all the way down to drop my duck. I don't know if that was very smart. I should have played a safe there. Caram or graze off that 11. Try to leave the cue ball behind that 13 or 14. I got a bit of a wall there. Should have played safe. Should have played safe. Let's go. Moving on. Let's watch this terrible shot again, actually. That'd be a great idea. So, you know, the way you can tell my stroke's getting big. It's getting aggressive. I was swinging for it. I was trying to run this. Stupid. Yeah. Go sit down, Todd. That was a terrible idea. And get out of camera view. Up, taking a drink. So Ryan, he's having a rough night, guys. You saw on the 9 ball, he didn't shoot his best. I came out swinging with a break and run. He knows I'm feeling more confident. I'm running. I think he got in his head and he kind of stayed that way. He really is a good shot, but he just fired at that one. Just I don't know if he thought it was a gimme or if he's just mad about it, but he should have took his time. I think he could have had a couple balls, if not been able to run that. All depends if that 1 ball sneaks by the 8. But anyway, I stretched. I made that one shot. I end up luckily bumping the 1, so now it's open. And now I just need to play this combo very carefully. You want to hit that 11 where it banks off the side rail delicately enough to not get funny. Because too many times you see people shoot that combo and they end up, the 11 will come off the side rail and then freeze to the head rail and leave them almost nothing. So pay attention on where you're shooting that. But anyway, made the 11, got a long shot, but I made the 8. We're up 3-0 on a race to 5. We're halfway home. Let's go. Oh, another TV timeout. Other team had an issue with the app. Uh, Kendall there, she doesn't score a lot, so she's like, "Hey Todd, how do I do this?" And I'm fluent with the APA app. It's pretty easy to use. So I was just kind of showing her how to edit, where you go back, swipe, hit edit, go into the rack, push and hold the balls, move them where you need to. She got it. And we're back. Did you see that 8 ball? Oh man, that would have been a great mini. I would have loved that. For any non APA players, that would have been what's called a mini slam, where in a match you get an 8 on the break and a break and run. Or a 9 ball, 9 snap. You snap the 9 on the break, which is in any pocket, and then you also get a break and run. The hard one is what's called a grand slam, and that's where you do all 4 in one night, which means you got to play 8 and 9 ball, and then break and run both 8 and 9, snap the 8 and snap the 9. It's tricky. It's a hard one to do. I have yet to get one, and I've been playing for quite a while. So Ryan, very quickly, just running out these strike balls pretty quick. He fired that one again, same kind of thing. I think he shot it a little bit fast. He didn't really think about where the cue ball was going. Ended up splitting through that gap, left himself a whole lot of nothing. So he says, you know what? I'm just going to play safe here. I'm going to just take what I got and leave him tough. And did a pretty good job. So being solids, I don't have a whole lot other than a tricky 2-1 combo or a very rude safe. If you see where his stripes are, the only ball he might have been able to see was the 15. So didn't really give him much option. Oh, he's almost trying to combo that 8. Ryan, you almost gave me charity. And again, like I said in the last video, I do take charity. So now I just got to figure out that 4 ball. I'm going to start with the 7 here. Should be able to just stun it off the rail. Ooh, got more bounce than I wanted. I was trying to hold that back a little bit so I can get that 3. But now I got to fire at that 3 really thin to start here. I don't know about this. I need to look around. I don't know what that flash was. I saw that. Something's going on with my rig, guys. It's already messing up on me. That was a much better shot, much more controlled. Slow roll that 3 into the corner, 2 rail out. Now I can see the 5. There we go. And overrolled it. I think I just had the wrong angle because I didn't really do anything on that. I was just trying to slow roll. So now we're in recovery mode. What do we do? So I'm looking at, can I combo that 6-4? Don't do it. I don't like it. So next option is play it safe. I'm going to come off the 2 ball. Oh, that's why I'm not a professional. Pros would have nailed that. I see the shot. I don't execute it all the time. But I was trying to leave it behind the 8 and leave him just absolutely snookered, but I didn't get there. So Ryan furiously fires at that 9 ball. Cut it a little bit thin, got behind it. Left me kind of an awkward angle because now I'm stuck where 6 ball, it's like a hard back 90-degree cut. I'm not sure if the 4 ball even has a home if it goes by that 9 to the top corner or not. So I'm going to take my medicine and I'm going to try to bank it. Center pocket. I'll take it. I can't remember if that 1 ball, I think that 1 ball sneaks by the 8, it looks like. Might not be a full pocket, but I'm looking at it. I think it goes. I didn't really look very hard, so I think it goes. I just got to make sure I get the right shape. So I'm going to go ahead and take my medicine, take the long shot here, try to leave myself the 2. I said I'm going to shank the 4 is really what it was. Look at that. Beautiful shape on the 2, but the problem is, got to make the shot. Got to make the shot. So Ryan's going to go ahead, bank that, what was that, the 15? Just barely missed that. Should have had it. Not going to lie. You got a little unlucky with the point there. Man, I don't know about this. I don't think that was really the right pattern there. Like I'm starting with a very long shot. That wasn't very smart. Let's go back. Let's go back here. So here's what I'm left with. I should have went ahead, took care of the 4, because if the 1 goes by, which it, as we just saw it does, I need to finish, it would be this side of the table. Go ahead and get rid of the 4, just stun it out, get back in the middle of the table, or even put a little bit low, bring it down a little bit, and then go after the 1-2 where it's a little bit more comfortable. But instead, I choose a long stop shot by the 8 ball. That's not a smart play. I don't agree with this. Yes, I made it. Yes, I stopped it. All seemed to be okay. But just because you get out, in my opinion, just because you get out doesn't mean it was the right way to go. So I need to learn. I need to stop playing with tunnel vision. I think that's really my issue there. I just had tunnel vision, like get that one ball. Get that one ball gone. Wasn't the right pet. Was not the right pattern. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut this through his balls. Problem number two. Problem number two in the same rack. Back up, back up. Let's go back here again. Let's get me out of the frame so I can even see this. But right there. Okay. Here, I probably should have just took my medicine. I already took the wrong shot on the one. We discussed that. Here, I should have went ahead and took the 4, put some top right on it. So when it comes, makes the 4, 2 rails back out towards the middle of the table. Then the 2 ball is just a straight top English. Just make the 2 in that top left corner. Top brings it right out for the world's easiest 8. Instead, I decided to cut the 2, split between his 9-15, which could have been very dangerous because you don't really know where those balls are going. I could have bumped the 9 ball straight into my path. Wrong pattern. Terribly wrong pattern. I don't agree with that. That was not smart, Todd. That was not smart. So, anywho, I got lucky. I did hit a little bit more full on the 15, therefore it got out of my way. But now look at it. Now it's in my path of the 8. Not saying this is necessarily a hard shot. All I got to do is just get anywhere out into the table. But what if I accidentally do a stun shot or something that kills the speed? I could have easily screwed that up. Absolutely terrible. But I didn't. I got to the other side of the table where I need. Nice baby push shot. 4-0. I'm on the hill. My opponent has yet to get a rack. But I'll be honest, I don't think I deserved that last one. I did not. That's going to anger me. I played that terrible all the way around. So, all right. Rack number 5. Let's see where we're at. Let's go. Same break. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And my break is not broken. But by the looks of it, it is broken. Didn't do anything that time. Dry break. Only good news is I left the cue ball way down the other end, and that's quite a mess to contend with. So Ryan's got some work ahead of him here. So he's going to shoot that one ball into the side. See what he did wrong, guys? Did you see that? Because I am in a backing up mood, watch his shot. Watch his body. He didn't stand up till after he shot, but when he shot, he still lifted that cue. He was almost like flicking the cue. He didn't keep the cue level. He didn't keep it intentional where it's going, which means what happens? You're not hitting the cue where you intend. You're probably going to miss your shot or at least not get the leave you want. Anyway, TV timeout. I've got to go help Allie again. She's in a bad place on the, in a questionable spot on the 8 ball. She was a little uncomfortable. She wasn't sure whether she should take the 8 ball all the way down or if she should go ahead and shoot it in the side. It's a little about a ball away from the side rail, and I was like, "You got this. Just tap it. Just slow roll, smooth and easy. Drop in the side. Call that game a win." So she's gonna. Boom! She actually fired that thing in. Man, she hit that hard. But hey, she made the 8 and she won. I, on the other hand, shot that 9 ball aggressively, but I did at least leave myself a nice straight shot there, which good leave gave me an out for my trouble ball because that 10 only had one way to go, which was that way, and I left myself great. Even had a bit of an angle, so when I ran that with top, it did bump open the 11, and now I've got a little bit of work. I wanted to roll forward a little bit more so I could clear by that 8 and get the 15. It's APA, I can't jump. So we're going to try to find another method here. Let's see what else we got. I should say there really is no other method. I'm either combo, which is not a good idea for me, or go ahead and cut that 11 into the side. But guess what? Didn't pay attention to the path. Didn't pay attention to the path. It crashed straight into the right side of that one ball, and I played a fantastic safe on myself. Nothing like a self safe, huh? How many times you guys do that? Hopefully a lot less than me. Not a good move, but still at the table. I've got an option. I'm going to try to kick at that 14, and I got a good hit. So I didn't give him ball in hand. I'll count that as a partial win. So he's going to go ahead and take that 2 ball. It's really only went one way, and gave me a little love. Got rid of one of my balls while he was at it. See, and that's where, right there, I would have played safe. But he's in recovery mode. He's just firing. Let's be honest. He's down 4-0. He needs 4 on me. He knows I'm shooting pretty decent. I'm feeling comfortable and confident. So he's blasting the balls like that. Way undershot that. Way undercut it. Just he didn't really think his pattern through on that one. He had a couple options. Like I said, back there, instead of going long, I would have just played a safe because there was the 8 ball on one of his blocking both of mine. He had an easy safe opportunity. But again, when you're in recovery, you're just like, let's just get out. So I tried a terrible safe. I was actually trying to push the 14 out and then get the cue ball. Excuse me. Trying to get the cue ball to roll, hit the head rail, and then suck back up behind the 14, and I didn't. So instead, I left him open where he made a couple balls, but same thing. Just not leaving himself much. So I've got this. This is kind of in an ugly spot. I don't have a whole lot of options. If I can shoot the 14, but for what? I'm not going anywhere. So similar to my last shot, except better executed, purposely did not make that bank shot so that way I could do exactly that. Play it safe. Oh, whoa, whoa. Ryan, I don't think that was ball in hand. I am pretty sure he hit that legal. Let's double check it. I think he hit the 5. What do you guys think? But he conceded. He pushed the cue ball. I can't put it back and take it where it was. So, ball in hand. I'm just going to hit this. Stun back. Don't get behind the 7. Silly. That was a silly leave. So, he thought there was one more rack. Unfortunately, that was it. I'm going to go ahead and fire that ball. Miscue, of course. But I took it down. 5-0. Got it. That's a rackless. Give me a patch. Come on, APA. Mark that on my credit for the session. But anyway, what'd you guys think? A little bit better? A little bit better than the 9-ball that had some real ugly moments. I've definitely been playing a lot better 8-ball lately, as you can tell. My 9-ball game, I need to focus on that a little bit. Even though I am an 8, I don't feel like I'm playing like it. So I gotta get my game up. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you've watched all the way through. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Come over to Facebook. I've got a page, Poolside Chat with Todd. Posting memes. I'm posting funny videos. Just got back from Iowa. Had a whole bunch of live stream matches that you can go binge your heart out. So anyway, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, guys.